The President of the United States is a very important man. From running state affairs to global matters, the President has to be secure all the time so that he can perform his tasks. But how does the Secret Service protect the President? Join us today at Finance Per as we'll learn how the President travels on both land and air. But for more videos about finance, technology, and business, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Keeping the President of the United States secure is crucial at various times and events locally and abroad. Whether it's official visits, election campaigns, or other important happenings, special precautions are taken to make sure the President stays safe at all times. And with the constant threats to the President, the US Secret Services has made a plan to secure the President. These plans are very well thought out and organized, especially when the President goes to different places or meets people. Whether it involves traveling by land, sea, or air, the Secret Service is ready. Now, the most common method of transportation of the President is in the air. It is fast, safe, and with a huge US Air Force ready to escort and fly the President whenever, wherever. Now, the President flies in a pair of modified Boeing 747-200B known as VC-25A. It is capable of flying 7,800 miles or 12,600 kilometers. But aside from that, its range can be extended by refueling mid-air with a KC-46 aerial tanker. It can accommodate more than 70 passengers and is estimated to have cost roughly $325 million. It has two main decks and a cargo area. Aside from the comfort of the passenger area, the aircraft also offers a section called the White House, which is the President's executive suite that includes sleeping quarters with two couches, a lavatory and shower, a vanity, double sink, and a private office or the President's Oval Office aboard Air Force One. The aircraft also contains a conference room known as a Situation Room, which includes a 50-inch plasma screen television for teleconferencing. Aside from that, the aircraft also has 87 telephones and 19 TVs for constant communication from ground to air. Now, for short-distance flying, the President flies in a fleet of modified helicopters known as Marine One. It currently flies the famous Black Hawk helicopters, supported by V-22 Osprey tilt-rotor aircraft. The HMX-1 or Marine Helicopter Squadron 1 also transports high-ranking cabinet members and foreign dignitaries. Supervised by over 800 Marines, the Squadron operates from bases in Virginia and Washington, D.C., often seen at the White House South Lawn or Joint Base Andrews in Maryland. During takeoff, Marine One and identical decoy helicopters create confusion about the President's location for security. The helicopter is equipped with anti-missile measures and undergoes heavy security checks for its personnel. Transported by military planes, Marine One is available both within the US and for international travel, providing a versatile and secure means of presidential transportation. Now, many people may be confused with the naming of the presidential aircraft. The simple answer is when the President is on a military flight, the airplane is named after a military branch, like the Air Force or Marine. And then, they add one to designate which aircraft the President is currently flying. Currently, only the Air Force and Marine Corps have planes for the President, but when the President is on a regular non-military plane, it gets a different name, Executive One. Now, let's go over land. The United States Presidential State Car, known as the Beast, is the official vehicle used by the President of the United States. The tradition of presidential cars dates back to the early 20th century when President William Howard Taft bought cars and converted the White House stables into a garage. Initially, presidents used regular cars, but President Franklin D. Roosevelt's administration introduced the first car built to Secret Service standards with armored plating. After the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, cars became more armored and sealed for security. The state car from 2009 to 2018 had advanced bulletproof glass and its own environmental system. And with the threats becoming more advanced, so do the countermeasures of the beast. In 2014, the Secret Service commissioned General Motors Cadillac for the creation of a new presidential limousine. The estimated cost for each state car was between $1 million and $1.5 million. And by January 2016, Cadillac had been paid around $15.8 million for their work. After testing prototypes that were seen with camouflage, Cadillac confirmed its completion and delivery to the customer, as confirmed by the Secret Service. The new model, retaining the Beast nickname, made its debut when President Trump used it on a trip to New York City in September 2018. The car, described as massive and weighing 15,000 to 20,000 pounds, incorporates advanced defensive features such as armor against chemical attacks, night vision devices, and run-flat tires. It's designed to protect the president and even has stores of the president's blood type for medical emergencies. The exterior walls are about 8 inches thick, the windows are multi-layered and 5 inches thick, and the doors as heavy as those on Boeing 757, which can electrify their handles for added security. But the president does not travel alone. Today's presidential motorcades are a diverse fleet of approximately 24 to 45 vehicles, each playing a vital role in safeguarding the president's movements. These convoys are highly organized, featuring a mix of vehicles with specific functions created for different needs. Security vehicles, manned by highly trained agents, form a protective barrier around the president's car, ensuring constant vigilance against potential threats. Healthcare vehicles, staffed with medical professionals and equipped for emergencies, offer immediate medical assistance if required. Vehicles dedicated to the press accommodate journalists, allowing real-time coverage of the president's activities. Additionally, specialized vehicles are tasked with clearing the route ahead, collaborating with law enforcement to ensure a secure and unobstructed path for the motorcade. In addition to that, when the president flies abroad, the motorcade is also flown alongside local law enforcement vehicles. The motorcade is transported by a fleet of C-17 Globemaster III that can transport anything from a fleet of limousines to helicopters. The president travels in a very secure and complicated way. This is to ensure 100% security, whether on the ground or in the air. But if you like this video, please leave a like and comment down what you think. And if you like more videos about finance, technology, and business, subscribe to our channel and click that notify bell so you'll be updated. For now, this is Finance Spur. Have a wonderful day.